It was an ordinary Tuesday morning. The sun had just begun to rise. Shops were opening. Cars moved slowly through quiet streets. And somewhere in the small town of Cedar Glen, a woman prepared for what seemed like a normal day. By nightfall, she would be gone. No struggle. No witnesses. No explanation. Just silence. This is the mysterious case of the woman who vanished without a trace. Her name was Elena Whitmore. 30-4 years old. A freelance graphic designer, quiet, organized, and known for keeping to herself. Elena lived alone in a small apartment near the edge of town. She had recently moved there 6 months earlier, hoping for a fresh start. On the morning she disappeared, nothing seemed unusual. Security cameras from a nearby cafe showed her buying coffee at 8:12 a.m. She smiled politely at the cashier. Paid in cash. And left. At 9:03 a.m. She logged into her laptop from home. Emails were sent to clients. One invoice was finalized. A design draft was uploaded. Her digital activity stopped at exactly 11:47 a.m. After that, nothing. At 1:15 p.m., a neighbor reported hearing her apartment door close, not slammed, not rushed. Just closed, calmly. Elena's phone stopped transmitting location data shortly afterward. It didn't power off. It simply stopped moving. By evening, her sister grew concerned. Elena always answered calls. Always. But that night, there was no reply. When police entered the apartment the next morning, they found something unsettling. Everything was normal. Her purse was on the table, keys inside, wallet untouched. Her laptop still open, coffee mug half full, the bed neatly made. No signs of forced entry. No signs of struggle. It was as if she had stepped out for a moment and never returned. Police began by examining the basics. Phone records. Bank transactions, security cameras. Nothing indicated travel. No ATM withdrawals. No rideshare activity. No bus or train tickets. Her bank account remained untouched. Investigators searched the building. Then the surrounding streets. Then the nearby wooded areas. Nothing. One strange detail stood out. At 12:02 p.m., just 15 minutes after her online activity stopped, a single outgoing call was made from her phone. It lasted 4 seconds. The number dialed did not exist. It wasn't a wrong number. It wasn't disconnected. It simply did not exist in any carrier database. Experts suggested it could have been a signal glitch. Others were less certain. Another detail puzzled investigators. Elena had recently begun researching remote cabins and rural properties. Search history showed phrases like off-grid living, isolated houses for sale, disappear and start over legally, but there were no purchase attempts. No saved listings. No communications with sellers. Friends described her as thoughtful, but not distressed. She wasn't in financial trouble. She wasn't facing legal problems. She wasn't in a relationship, and she had no known enemies. The case slowly expanded beyond the town. State police became involved. Search teams used drones, thermal imaging, tracking dogs. Still, nothing. Weeks turned into months. The apartment lease expired. Her belongings were packed into storage. The case grew colder. Over time, several theories emerged. The first was voluntary disappearance. Some believed Elena staged her exit. The online searches. The calm apartment scene. The untouched wallet. Maybe she had planned everything carefully. But investigators found no preparation trail. No hidden savings. No second identity. No long-term planning behavior. The second theory was abduction. Yet there was no forced entry. No witness reports. No suspicious vehicle seen, and no struggle inside. Third possibility focused on mental health. Perhaps she left in a moment of impulse, walked somewhere remote, encountered danger, but even extensive searches found no trace. The forests around Cedar Glen were carefully combed. Nothing was discovered. Then there was the final theory. Simplest, that something unexpected happened. A random encounter, a rare coincidence, a moment that shifted everything and left no evidence behind. Years later, the case remains open. Elena Whitmore was legally declared missing, but never declared deceased. Her digital footprint remains frozen. 11:47 a.m. Her coffee mug still preserved in evidence. Photos. Half full. Cold. Waiting. No confirmed sightings. No verified leads. Just a quiet apartment, and a woman who stepped into the day and never came back. Some disappearances leave clues, others leave chaos. But the most unsettling cases leave nothing at all. No noise. No warning. No answers. Just absence. And the lingering question: where did she go? More importantly, how does someone vanish without a trace?